This is your absolute last chance, my friend. If you have not yet positioned yourself in Bitcoin and crypto, you are literally an ant's ball hair away from missing out on making the opportunity and lifetime gains in crypto. In this video, this live session, I'm going to be here chilling hard right here with you. If you need anything, go get it right now. But for now, I would like to say to you, my friend, we are looking incredible for the bull cycle ever. The biggest bull cycle in the history of crypto, in the history of all the world, in the history of all the assets. And if you've been subscribed to my channel, you would know exactly why. So first of all, I'd like to say thank you so kindly. Wishing you an incredible and beautiful evening, and welcome back to Sitting Hard here with me on the Crypto Bliss channel. Let's delve right in, my friends. So, because we are experiencing the potential, well, the elections tomorrow, and I'm starting off with this is the potential of the winning. Now, there are so many signs, and actually, I don't know if you guys watch Valuetainment, but what an incredible video PBD did there, Patrick Bet David. Shout out to you, Patrick Bet David. He did an incredible video of 25 reasons why, excuse me, why Trump is or has already won this race. And you can see that we're literally hours and hours and hours away from the voting session to start. So I don't know. I don't really care, okay? Either way, it's going to go up, and I'll show you my cases as to why that is. So make sure to stay tuned right till the very end of the live session, and make sure you've geared yourself up tremendously so by watching some of my videos here. Make sure that you're earning free money with Pi. That's a very important video. Go watch that. Not as important as Bitcoin, but certainly very, very important. So I want to say to you, we've got elections coming out. In South Africa, that's for us on the 5th. For you guys in America, that's pretty much today, tomorrow. So shout out to all of you, and good luck to all of you. For me, myself, I don't do any voting. I'm a sovereign being. I don't need to vote for a blue or a red or a pink or a green or a black or white. It doesn't actually matter anything. What matters is that I support myself and I vote for my own self, and hence why I consistently, with discipline, show up for you on this community, okay? Because I am here as my own leader, leading myself to give you and share information with you that has benefited me and my family, my friends out there in this financial freedom realm, in this matrix, should I say. So it doesn't matter. Blue, red, love him, hate, whatever. Hater, love him, whatever. It doesn't matter. The choice is yours. So all I do is I wish all of the American population an incredible blessed journey, and I really hope that there will be success for whomever is elected as the next US president, and I wish you all the absolute best. And that's all I can give you right now. Truly, I send you all my blessings to everyone out there in America. I know you're going to need them right now, hoping that there is no civil unrest, because at the end of the day, the Democrats have controlled freedom of speech, your rights, intrinsically so. And that's why this man has become more of the popular choice in this moment right now. And honestly, you can see it's blue, it's cold, it's dark. Red is sunshine, it's heat, it's warmth, it's love, it's care. So at the end of the day, that's what you need to know. And at this point, you can go ahead and get a Margex account, okay? And you can trade the win here, and you can make this money. I'm not doing this because I'm not betting my money against two people. I don't care. I'd rather take the money and invest it in something like Bitcoin that is absolutely going to blow my portfolio out of the roof, out of this dome that we may reside in. But why am I harping on about the elections, and why is it your last chance? Well, first of all, I've been saying to you for a few weeks now that before we get to elections, and so many people across the internet, so it's not like, it's not very new to you. I'm sure it shouldn't be. But with US elections busy happening, all the world's attention is on here, when the attention should be rediverted into yourself, and building your own portfolio. You just need to keep an ear out for this stuff, because yes, of course, it affects the grander scale in some way or another. But at this point, you don't need to be sitting there hovering and looking who's doing what, because it's going to make the market fluctuate and huge volatility is going to come out of the market. Let's be for real, my friend. Don't waste your time. Okay. Doesn't matter who wins. Crypto and Bitcoin, especially Bitcoin, goes up. Doesn't matter. Okay. If it's blue or red, doesn't matter who wins. It goes up, because the stimulus check, as we already know from the US debt clock, the stimulus checks from the Federal Reserve continue to grow. So I want to share this with you, because since the last time I actually loaded up on the US debt clock here for us, really it was at 35.2. It just clocked past 35 trillion actually. So let's go and see where we're at right here, right now. Because truly, where Bitcoin is, where the dollar is, where Bitcoin dominance is, look at that. We've added $1 trillion. And I said this to you in a video. It must have been this video here. This video here, I believe, a month ago. Yeah, it was a month ago. I believe it's this video or this video, one of these two. But I actually said to you in that video that we were just surpassing 35 trillion, and that we would put in 2 trillion just in November and December of this year, let alone the previous 1.5 trillion that we can see how the velocity and the momentum of money printing is actually starting to unfold here. My friends, this is a very scary concept, because we've already pumped $1 trillion into this market. What are you going to do when they pump 10 trillion into this market? Your dollars become worth nothing. Okay. Not worth nothing. They are worth something. But the devaluation, and I have a very cool snippet video to share with you later from one of your electorates that are busy telling us that it's not Bitcoin that is causing the problem of de-dollarization. It's something else. But I'll show you that little scene in a moment. But for now, let us go and have a look at one or two new snippets, and then I'm going to go and have a look at the charts before we go anywhere. So first of all, every single time we have US elections, yes, there might be upward volatility, there might be downward volatility, but it doesn't matter, because after that, it just goes up. It just goes up, and it just goes up. If Trump wins, you're going to get you're going to want to own Bitcoin. If Harris wins, you're going to want to own Bitcoin. This is from Crypto Rover. Shout out Crypto Rover. Bitcoin always pumps after the US elections, no matter what the outcome is. It doesn't freaking matter. Now, all signs pointing to Trump winning this election, okay? Now, if, and according to PBD, Patrick Bet-David at Valuetainment, go check out his video. I think that that was a very valuable video that he did for us, because Kamala has zero chance of winning. The only chance she has of winning right now at this point, okay, because as you can see, all of Elon Musk, all of the popular businessmen, I'm not talking celebrities, because that's what Kamala did. Kamala used all the celebrities to try and boost her campaign. Look what it did for her. Whereas Trump is focusing on the business, what's going to grow the economy, because he's a businessman, he's an entrepreneur. And this is the thing about Trump. And this is why I, personally, if I was in America, I would favor Trump. Doesn't mean I would vote for him, but I would favor him in the interest of business, because at the end of this world, at the end of the day, this whole world is ruled and run on the matrix construct. So in all fairness, this gap is now way too high. So if we were to see, for whatever reason, Kamala jumps in and actually wins, that would be probably classified a so-called a black swan event. And if you recall, in 2020, when COVID hit, okay, and we had that nasty ass dip in Bitcoin, okay, that nasty ass dip in Bitcoin, that was a black swan event, my friend. So whether we shoot down and you buy back up, because that's where all of the businesses are loaded up down there, who actually knows? We don't know. But the best thing that you can do for yourself is prepare yourself. But truly and honestly, it seems as though we've already broken out of the bull flag, but we have not yet broken out of the all-time high. I have some evidence on my charts that I'm going to share with you that might give you just a little clue right now as to where we are in this particular moment right now. Okay, so with that being said, have a look here. Okay, like I said, we've broken out of the bull flag. Okay, all of the highs, all of the lows. We made higher lows here, higher low, higher low. Currently, we're busy making a higher low with the stochastic coming to the oversold point. So could we even pull down here to the 67,000 level? Yes, we could. Could we pull down even all the way down here to the 59,000 level? Yes, we could, and still maintain that bullish momentum. This is what you need to understand, that even if there is such a move, boom, boom, okay, I don't know, but only time will tell whether we do something like this or whether we do something like that. Either way, there was always some sort of volatility in this market, okay, of this downsloping bullish flag wedge pattern. Boom, smash through, retest, broke up. Make sure we back test once again, and look where the horizontal zone is right now. Look at those levels, my friend. Don't be fooled. Really, just do not be fooled, because right now we're maintaining composure here on Bitcoin. Yes, we've smacked through that high there, okay? And yes, it is concerning, because essentially that is a double top. But if I was to do something for you right now, this is almost actually another cup and handle pattern. Check this out. Boom. Oh, it's not even doing it for us. Okay. Boom. Okay. Let's see here. Anyways, this is another cup and handle pattern. You can see that. So if we chilled here for a few days, just like we did here, boom, 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 or boom, 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 it's completely irrelevant. We're going up. We're going up over the next months, over the next year. Next probably 12 months is about what's left in this bull cycle. At the very most, maybe 13 to 14 months, but I doubt we're going to push that far here. So we do have an incredible rally ahead of us. Now, as you can see here, this is the level that we're back testing. Once again, look here, we broke out. We're back testing this level. We're creating higher lows on the stochastic RSI with correlating higher lows on our impressive candle chart here. So truly, yes, we don't know. Nobody has a genie in a lamp. Well, if you do, let me know. I'd love to get my 3 wishes. Anyways, enough with the jokes. All right. So right now you can see, there, of course, there's resistance, because there's horizontal resistance there, and there's upward sloping resistance. And the upward sloping resistance actually comes from an extremely long time ago. Okay, I can't actually zoom in here anymore, but this comes all the way to the spikes up here. Okay, and so we can see right now that this chart is at the pinnacle point of this lifetime, and we have been building a massive, massive cup and handle pattern. I do not want you to miss out, and that's why I want you to go ahead, hit my Bybit link down below, pinned in the comments down below, and then in the description of the video. Make sure you are getting, because you can see here, we're going to bounce off this little level here, okay? And even if we fall down here, it's not a problem. Buy it. No financial advice, but Bitcoin isn't going down. It's not going to zero, and it's not going down. And therefore, like Michael Saylor says, it's going to $1 million. Okay, so $1 million Bitcoin, my friends. $1 million Bitcoin, all right, is a very good scenario. If you're buying 1 Bitcoin today, it's $70,000, okay, and it turns into $1 million Bitcoin, my friend, you've made $930,000 profit, okay. That's at a $20 trillion market cap. And actually, I've been speaking to you for some time now about this cycle in Bitcoin probably hitting what I expect to be very likely a $300,000 level. Okay? That's my target for October 2025. We shall see. I don't know, my friend. But really, okay, by doing that, that brings this Bitcoin market cap, okay, up to about, in fact, let's go and see. I'm not even gonna guess while I'll be here. So 300,000. There's my 300,000. That's $6 trillion, okay, in market cap. That's not bad. Now, I would say to you that $6 trillion is quite reasonable. I believe Bitcoin could hit between $10 trillion to $12 trillion in this cycle. $10 trillion. $10 trillion gives us about a $500,000 price to $12 trillion gives us about a $600,000 price. Now, if we go and have a look at the rainbow charts on Bitcoin, if we're going to have a look at the rainbow chart on Bitcoin, it actually says something very, very unique to us. Now, let's get rid of this USD clock because we know that this thing is just dying. It literally is just dying. So right now, if we go and have a look at the Bitcoin chart, you can see here that potentially it's coming. It's loading, guys. Excuse me. So you can see here at the Bitcoin chart, if we go all the way up to the end of 2025, October 2025, 9, 10, there you go, end of October 2025, that's $312,000 to $420,000. Not bad considering that that's where we could potentially be. My target 300,000, okay? But like I'm saying to you, there is massive possibilities that this takes $10 to $12 trillion, where I actually believe in market cap we could be, could take us between the $500 to the $600,000 level, which would actually bring us all the way up to, say, here, 2027 prices. Okay, prediction prices according to the rainbow chart. Now, I don't know what it's going to do, guys. I'm just sharing with you my thoughts and my value. And Arthur Hayes believes it's going to do $1 million the cycle. A number of people believe it's going to do $1 million the cycle. I think that's quite an ask considering we're only at $70,000. Okay, that is massive if we were to do that. And if we were to do that, like I say, that would give us a $20 trillion, okay, a $20 trillion market cap. That is massive, my friend. But nonetheless, you would have made yourself $1 million from having one Bitcoin. Do you own one Bitcoin? Well, if you don't, and you only own 0.1 Bitcoin, your $7,000 would convert into $100,000. That's life-changing fucking money, my friend. Okay. If you're only at 0.1 and you only invest it, and this is my recommendation, you can find $700. Take the $700. Your $700 would easily convert into $10,000, my friend. That's mad. That's 14x gain. I don't know. You let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts are, but let us move on to a very, very interesting chart right here on Bitcoin. And as you can see, so we've been in this range since February. In fact, since the breakthrough there. 20 boringly sitting sideways, chilling hard, making this noise. Now, the interesting thing is that we are hitting this level of resistance up here. And we have bounced off of our level of support over here. What are we to do? Because we could literally be making that move in the markets. And that is currently happening, right? This is Monday, 4th of November. I don't know why this is over there, because that's Saturday's chart. Bitstamp. I don't know what's going on there, but that's very, very interesting. But nonetheless, the DXY is trying to make its way back up. I think we're going to see a failure here, and we're going to see a pull down. The reason I say that is because the USDT dominance, okay, actually broke through this very long-term trend since 10th of March. So pretty much the same time as testing it right now. Coming up to overheated, way overheated here. Okay. Could we be making our way, boom, 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 right down? I would presume so. And presumptions, as they say, are the mother of all ups. But hey, my friend, when you're looking at charts like this, okay, it's coming to an end. This is getting ready to make its next move up. And this is others and all of the altcoins. The altcoins are getting ready to absolutely explode. But before it does that, like I've said to you countless times on this channel, Bitcoin dominance had to go up. Look at how much it went up from here, my friends. It still went up freaking 5.5%. Okay, so I don't know about you, but Bitcoin is stronger than ever before. Okay, but we are coming up to a turn point here right now. I do want to say to you, there still is some room for some upside. They still can reach up here to the 62.5% level, but we are very well overheated here. And right now on the dominance on the weekly time frame is the time frame that I'd actually want you to have a little bit of a squiz at, because on the weekly time frame gives us more of an indication as to the direction and where we are in the momentum of this chart right now. So let that reload. And in the meantime, I just want to say to you that total 3, as you can see here, is making higher lows. Boom, 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 boom. And it is trying to break out of a potential box pattern right here. Okay, it's not happening. I need to reset all these charts. But right here, you can see there's a box, boom, from there to there. Okay, just above this box here. There's a box of resistance right here. Now, this is an upward sloping triangle. So knock once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times on the door of resistance. This thing, the total 3, is all the altcoins, is going to break up. It's going to punch up here, sit sideways, and then continue to break through. Now, previously, I've said this thing could hit $4 to $8 trillion. Boom, boom. Imagine that. We would be so fortunate to have something like that. Now, no idea. I wish it could, but I can't tell right now because Ethereum hasn't been performing the greatest, to be very honest. But that doesn't mean it's bad. I still own my bags of Ethereum, and this is Ethereum right now. Ethereum on the total 2. So this is inclusive. So all the altcoins inclusive. We've bottomed out here. We're rounding out. Could we be heading up to this level very, very soon in the total 2 crypto market cap? The signs are there for altcoin season to make its way. And why is that? Because look at where the Bitcoin dominance chart is right now. It's at a massive level of resistance. So yes, it can punch up here to the 62.5% level. I wouldn't be surprised if it did, because look at that level there. 63% is the target. 63% is the target. At that point, my friends, Bitcoin, its dominance should potentially drop. But I don't know. Are we going to have a different season? Because all of the altcoins are coming in this season, in this cycle. I don't know. I can't tell you, my friend. But all I can tell you is that this is something that I've drawn for an immense amount of time. I put my marker over here for you guys a very long time ago, up at the 63% level. I do believe that that would be the ultimate level. And at the most, I believe we could even get up to the 72% level, which honestly would make your altcoin bags suck ass right now. Okay? Yes, they would pump a little bit because Bitcoin's pumping up. So more liquidity in the space. But honestly, it's all Bitcoin. The majority of the money is in Bitcoin. And that's why dominance goes up. Okay? And that's why where's the others? Yeah. That's why the others essentially goes down. So could the others break this level, pull down, okay, and then bounce up? I don't know. You let me know down in the comments below. But right now, all I can tell you is that that isn't off the cards, my friend. A massive 72% dominance. Look at the level of resistance and strength that it is. So if we do get that, I can tell you something. that we would have the most ridiculous altcoin season at that point, because this, my friends, is what could happen at that point in time. And we could potentially gain something ridiculous like this. 40% against the dominance. Okay, that would be intense gains. Now, if we are to do that on others, okay, 40% kind of brings us up there. So it doesn't bring us higher than this level. So you'd ask yourself, is Bitcoin the best investment? I'm going to tell you hands down, it's better than any other investment, better than property, better than anything. It is much better than passive income, even, because it protects your wealth. Okay, and that's what we require. So let us go and delve into a little bit of news right now. But before I do that, I just want to share with you one last moment on the total 3 here. The total 3, my friends, an $8 trillion market cap with all of this stuff that's going on, as you can see, is not too much to ask for the entire whatever million billion altcoins that are in the crypto space. So divide that by them relatively equally, weighted out at 50% of the top 5, whatever, top 10 of those. Man, you're going to see money flow into the space, guys. We're talking trillions. Trillions means tens of billions, hundreds of billions in other coins. And that's why, if you're subscribed to my channel, you can see why you can become a billionaire buying small quantities of some of these coins. I hope you own some good bags of some of these coins, because they will pump. They will pump tremendously so. All right, so let's go and see here. 31, she's gained a little bit back. But anyways, after US elections, every single time, you can see here, when Trump was elected, we got the biggest bull market and the shortest bear market ever. So biggest bull market and shortest bear market. Okay, this Biden-Harris market was, and then the bear market, 490 days of bear market. Holy shit! Who on earth would want that? When Biden and Harris were elected, we got the smallest bull market and the longest bear market ever. I don't believe in coincidences. We are about to see a Trump-anator hit the markets second to none, my friends. All right. That's why you subscribe to the channel, because I'm bringing you this alpha, man. I hope you're enjoying this content. If you are, show some love, please. That would be much appreciated. Every US election week sets a new low for Bitcoin that it never dips back down to. Think about that for a minute. Here is the US election. The bottom was $10. The all-time high from there was $1,163. What the fudge? Over here, the bottom was 683, and there was nearly 20,000. The bottom here was 13,220, and then 69,000. We haven't even broken out yet. I wonder what we are going to do in this cycle, my friend. I don't know. But again, massive Bitcoin US elections buy signal is flashing now. Here's your buy signal. Look at the RSI here. Okay, we're getting ready for the pump. We're getting ready for the pump. The pumpinator. Here's the pump. Okay, look at how it sits up there for a while. Look at how it punches up here and then sits. Boom, boom, boom. As Crypto Rover said here, this was the shortest amount of bull market. So shortest bull market. I don't think we're going to have that. I've been saying to you now for the last 2 to 3 years that this bull cycle would very likely and probably be something along the lines of the 2017 and 2013 bull cycle. So I believe we're going to see something like this with the Trumpinator coming in, my friends. I don't know. He printed 7 trillion last time. I don't know what's going to happen, but who knows? It isn't altcoin season just yet. So be patient. As I said, dominance is beating our asses. It's making your altcoins bleed. It's making the altcoins struggle. Don't go anywhere. Keep them. Keep stacking your bags until this thing starts to get up into the altcoin season. At that altcoin season space, you have 4 months, my friend. Of course, now is the best time because you will literally make the most massive and most insane gains that you could make investing at this current point. Use my Bybit link down below. Go and have some fun. Bybit has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tokens on its exchange. You can buy them on spot. You can trade them on USDT, on futures, whatever you like. You can stake them. You can peer-to-peer, whatever you want, okay? The choice is yours. Use my link down below. Get yourself $30,000 deposit. I'm telling you right now, I can see this. I've seen this pattern happen countless, thousands of times, my friend. I've been trading for a very long time. I've seen this pattern happen many times. We could dip. We could make a wicking candle that looks like this, okay? We could dip, but I guarantee you we'll be bought back up absolutely immediately. And this is now our line in the sand. We're definitely going to be closing our candles above that level. With that being said, this is what this is the video I wanted to tell you about in the beginning of the session. So let's go and have a quick listen.
Bitcoin is not threatening the dollar. The behavior of the current U.S. government is really threatening the dollar. I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman.
I mean, in all honesty, in all fairness, that second statement about firing Gary Gensler is actually really good for all of us because Gary Gensler and his cronies are literally the choke point in crypto right now. And that's why crypto hasn't seen the rallies that it should have started seeing so far. But we have seen phenomenal rallies nonetheless. So doesn't matter. And I like it. Trump, let me reiterate what he said. The Bitcoin is not a threat to the dollar. The behavior of the current US government is the real threat to the US dollar. Hence the US debt clock printing trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions until you can't trillions anymore. Now, Bitcoin is actual freedom money. And Michael Saylor has an investment strategy for MicroStrategy that is 100% Bitcoin now and intends to add another 42 billion to his existing 14 billion already Bitcoin buy plan. He's already spent 3.9 billion buying Bitcoin this year alone. He will increase it by 2.5 next year. In other words, he himself is going to put another $8 billion into Bitcoin. Okay, 24, 3.9, 25, 5 billion, and 5 billion equals 10 billion. 26 equals 7 billion, and 7 billion equals 14 billion. 27 is 9 billion, and 9 billion equals 18 billion. You can see here that Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy do not give a fuck about who wins the elections, do not care about anything, but they rather increase the amount that they intend to spend. Now, why can they increase the amounts that they're spending as well or buying Bitcoin with? That's because the Bitcoin is increasing in its value. They can take that Bitcoin, hedge it, take out a cheap-ass loan or near zero interest loan from the bank because of the situation with Bitcoin, take that money and then use it to buy more Bitcoin. What a strategy. Now, I don't know about you, but me and my bot have actually started doing that for our two companies. We started at the beginning of the year when we saw Michael Saylor starting to do that. So we've been on a monthly basis, whenever we get paid, we dollar cost average a percentage of our money into Bitcoin. We're holding it there because we're doing the same thing what he is doing, and you can use that as a massive leverage opportunity to increase the way that you do business. Now, Europe's largest telco, Deutsche T-Mobile, started mining Bitcoin using surplus renewable energy. Oh, isn't that interesting? Hong Kong approved its first license for Bitcoin in crypto structured products. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF bought 2.15 billion BTC last week. Are you paying attention? I hope you are. I mean, look, yeah, there's even pages for Kamala Harris parody. Terrible. Anyways, you can see here that AB Alliance Bernstein just announces that Bitcoin hit $200,000 by the end of 2025, regardless of who wins the US election. So it doesn't matter. That's what I said to you right at the beginning of the video, my friend. So I hope you are thoroughly enjoying that content today. If you are, please show some love. We're almost done here. But just in, South Koreans, let me know. I'm going to do 2 tonight. That's it. I'm going to do 2. If there's 2 cryptocurrencies that you want me to talk about, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear. And if you are from America, please leave an American flag down below. I would love to just share some love with all of you tonight. And everybody in the Crypto Bliss community, please do so the same for the Americans so that they have a lot of protection and healing energy to make sure that they can get through what is about to unfold in America with grace and benevolence. So just in, South Koreans are paying 2.2% higher prices for Bitcoin as FOMO kicks in. This is called the kimchi premium, which is back. Boom, boom. It's simple, guys. They pay more for Bitcoin, 2.2% more. Just in, the first UK pension scheme to invest Bitcoin has made a 3% allocation, says Cartwright Pension Advisors. Oh, so interesting, right? Pension advisors are coming into Bitcoin. Well, isn't that what we've been saying? And this is in the UK. Imagine the rest of the world. The Americans have barely even scraped the surface of getting into Bitcoin. Some states have invested into Bitcoin. 1 or 2 pensions have invested into Bitcoin. But we have yet to see all of Wall Street, all of the pension funds, all the provident funds, all of the insurance companies, everybody will have some sort of Bitcoin. And that is why the supply-demand shock will freak you the epic out. And we will see $1 million Bitcoin very soon. I don't know how soon, okay? But very soon. Within the next 5 to 10 years, okay? That is tremendously powerful, okay? Because $1 million Bitcoin, my friends, is going to help you and your family. And normally, you can see here, by the next halving, we could expect Bitcoin to probably be at its lowest point, $75,000. So higher than where it's at right now, which means that you would still be in the money. You would still be in profit, even if it blew through the roof in the cycle and erased 100% of the cycle's gains. Okay, come back down to 75,000 to 97,000. You would still be in profit, my friends. And this is why Bitcoin is the #1 asset in the whole entire world. And if you have not yet invested, make sure to hit my Bybit link down below. Get yourself some Bitcoin. Take it off the exchange, my friend. Don't leave it on the exchange. Get yourself a nice ledger or a nano or whatever. You know, here's my ledger. I take this and I put all my crypto on that beautiful, beautiful baby. Why do I do that? So that the likes of BlackRock and the exchanges can't touch it, because they will have IOUs and paper Bitcoin one day, just like they did with gold. So why the fuck would you want to own the paper? Okay. In fact, very interestingly so, my father's actually always said to me, Key, why own the paper? Like, what's the paper? This is all paper instead of the physical. And this rings course to gold. First of all, own the real gold. Don't own no gold. Like, here's a beautiful silver coin. It's not worth very much, but I own the physical. And that's the point, is you should own the physical bullion, the physical asset, so that it's yours. It's not anybody else's. Because the moment, and the biggest saying, and I've shared this with you since the 5 years that I've been doing this on my channel, I've shared this with you. Not your keys, not your crypto. The rule is simple. Okay. In other words, you don't have the keys to the exchange, meaning it's not yours. It's sitting on the exchange in your account. Take it out of your account in the exchange and put it on a hardware device. And that's it. Simple rule, my friends. So even though we're seeing some of the most amazing things happen out there, the American elections, we can see here that it's a very clear win for Trump. Who knows? It's not over till the fat lady sings. But truthfully and honestly, doesn't matter. Like I said at the beginning of this video, which one wins? We're going up. although I would prefer this man to win because of his sensibility of building businesses and allowing the new structure of crypto to unfold. And The Simpsons predicted that in 2024, Trump would be the electorate to win. Okay? There are many things on YouTube about that. So go and check it out for yourself. I'm not going to share that with you here in the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the session with me here tonight. So, yeah, absolutely life-changing money. Well done, and thanks, Etan. Capri says, my brother is always here with me on the session. Love you lots, man. And anyways, I hope you have all enjoyed the session. I can see there are no comments. If you're watching this, leave a comment down below. This video and this information is so valuable. All the best to all my Americans and my American viewers and community members. I truly appreciate you. All the best for this very empowering journey for you. Take charge of yourself and empower yourself. Get yourself crypto today, because crypto is freedom. Bitcoin is absolute freedom and absolute control over your own sovereign being. That is why Bitcoin is sovereign money. That's why Gary Gensler and the Democrats tried to choke 0.20 and let others